Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are healthy and doing well. So students, I'm your mathematics educator again here with a new chapter and a new concept. And today we have chapter number 13, which is volume. So in our previous chapter, we dealt with perimeter and area, and I hope so you learned the concept of it. Now we are going to the same kind of concept. The different thing is, now we are dealing with volume. Volume means all solid irrespective of their size and shape occupied certain amount of space. The amount of space which a solid occupied, it's called its volume. So the region, we have the regional area, which we understand in a previous chapter, that it's called area. In this we are dealing with it volume, but the difference between is, in previous chapter the areas deal with only 2D shapes we have, and now we are dealing with 3D shapes, which means solid shapes we have. So the area occupied these solid shapes, the space occupied by this solid space, you can say that it's your volume. You can take an example from, if you have an empty box and you have to add some papers on it, so how many papers could be adding on, could be fill this paper, it could be your volume. So when these objects are placed on a table, the base of each object occupies some of the surface of the table. The magnitude of the region so occupied, it's called the area of the base of the object. But the remaining object in space, it occupies some amount of space, which is known as volume. A ball, a book, a brick, a cake of soap, etc. occupy some amount of space. Therefore, all of them have some volume. The standard unit for measurement of length is meter. The standard unit of measurement of area is square meter. Let us find out the standard unit for measurement of volume. So the standard unit for measurement of volume, look at the figure of a solid alongside its length, breadth and height. In solid shape, we already know the three things we have: length, breadth and height are 1 centimeter each. The volume of such a solid is 1 cubic centimeter, where in area we have to multiply centimeter 2 times, that's why using squared centimeter. But in volume we have to multiply length centimeter, breadth centimeter, height centimeter, which means 3 times we multiply centimeter. That is why this is equal 1 cubic centimeter. So how you have to represent it is 1 cubic centimeter, or also you can write it 1 cubic centimeter. That is very easy to understand you for that it's very easy for your understanding. If you multiply 2 times centimeter, then you have to put a 2 here. If you multiply 3 times centimeter, then you have to put a 3 here. So this is the easy way to understand here. In our higher classes, you're going to learn about more in detail about 2 and 3, which we are using here. So a solid which is 1 meter in length, breadth and height is 1 cubic meter in volume. It is briefly written as 1 cubic meter. The standard units of measurement of volume are cubic meter and cubic centimeter. Now we are going to take an eye on practical applications of the volume. So in practical life, the price of timber is determined by volume. The cost of building a wall depends on its volume. In order to find the capacity of petrol tanks, crystals, etc., their volume has to be, in order to find the capacity of petrol tank cisterns, etc., their volume has to be worked out. So now we deal with a volume of a cube. So the first solid shape we learned in earlier classes, that is a cube. So let's start with it. We know that a cube has 12 edges and all of them are equal in length. It has 6 faces and 8 vertices. 8 vertices. Each side of the cube shown below is 2 centimeters. So what you have to do in this case, you have to multiply 2 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 2. It means side into side into side. So 3 times you have to multiply n and you will get your volume. Thus the volume of the cube is equal to the product of the length of its 3 sides. So you just have to get a product of 3 sides, L into L into L, and you will get your volume of cube. Next figure we have, the next shape we have volume of cuboid. Determination of volume by counting the number of cubes. So let us find the volume of the cubes or cuboids given below. All cubes are 1 centimeter cube. So 1, 2. So you have to count. Cuboid consists of 6 1 centimeter cubes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The volume of the cuboid is 6 centimeter cube. Here they occupied only 3, so the volume of the cuboid is 3 cubic centimeter. So by counting them, you can also answer the volume of your cuboid, right? But it takes some time. So what we can do, if you have your length, breadth and height, you simply have to multiply them together and you will get your answer. So what you find here, find the volume of the given solid. So this is length, breadth and height we have. So for cuboid formula, what you have to do, you just have to count how many cubes you have. Now we have our example number 1. Find the volume by counting the numbers of cubes of the following figures, assuming they are 1 centimeter cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 cubic centimeter is your answer. Similarly, 7 cubic centimeter and 6 cubic centimeter is your answer. Now another method to find the volume. Find the volume of the given solid. So here we have length, breadth and height. So on counting, we find that the number of 1 centimeter cube contained in the cuboid, it's 6 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 2, that is equal to 24 cubes. Okay students, now we have to find out the volume of this. So here we have 2, 2, 2, so we simply multiply them together and we will get our answer, which is 8 cubic centimeter. So next we have the length of each edge of the cube is 6 centimeter. Find its volume. So we already know about the volume formula of the cube. We just have to multiply this 3 times. 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6 is 216 cubic centimeter. A cuboid is 7 centimeter long, 6 centimeter wide and has a height of 5 centimeter. So the formula is L into B into H. 7 multiplied by 6, 6 multiplied by 5 and you will get your answer 210 cubic centimeter. Next, we have converted the breadth 7 centimeter into meter because while calculating the volume, the length, breadth and height should all be in the same unit. We could have converted length and height, which are in the meters, to centimeters since the breadth is in centimeter, and obtain the volume in cubic centimeter. So what we understand here, if you have your length, breadth and height, so you always consider that these three should be in one unit only. If we have centimeter, so all three should be in centimeter. If we have meter, so all should be in meter only. So just make sure that if they have any random any another unit, so first you have to convert them into the same unit and then you have to find out your answer. For the calculation you have to proceed after that. Now find the volume of a cube whose each side's edge is 10 centimeter long. So you have to multiply 10 times 3. Now you will get your answer 1000 cubic centimeter. So now we have our exercise 13.1. Find the volumes of the following solids. Consider each cube to be 1 cubic centimeter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 cubic centimeter is your answer. In same way, you can count them and write your answer. That is very simple. Now find the volume of the cuboids of the following dimensions. So here we have cuboid, length, breadth and height is given. So we have to find out the volume of the brick, which is 25 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 5, that is equal to 1000 centimeter cube. But when we are going to find out the measurement for volume of the hole, so what we find here, the unit is change meter. So first we have to change it into centimeter, then we have to calculate. So 10 meter would be equal to 100 centimeter, 2 meter would be equal to 200, 10 multi 1000 centimeters, 2 centimeter and then 300 centimeter. We have to calculate them together. So 2, 3 and this is equal to 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we have to divide it with 1000 to calculate how many bricks should be there. So 3 cancel out with 3. So it means 60,000 bricks can be whole. So this is your answer. Next we have a cubical box has an edge of 7 centimeter. Find its volume. So we have to multiply 7 by 7 by 7 because our formula for finding volume of a cube is L into L. 7 sevens are 49. 49 multiplied by 7 is 7 nines are again 63. 6 4 28. 28 plus 6 is 34. So 343 centimeter cube is your answer. So you can easily find out the answer for rest of the questions you have in this exercise, because the same concept with the volume of cuboid and volume of cube you have to apply here. If you want, let's take one more question. Find the height of the cube if its volume is 750 meters cube centimeter and its length and breadth are 15 centimeter and 10 centimeter respectively. So The volume we have 750, height is missing, length and breadth are 15 multiplied by 10. So 15 multiplied by 10 is 150, multiplied by height is equal to 750. Now 750, if we change the side of 150, then this multiply will be converted into division, that is equal to height. 0 is cancelled out with 0. Here we have 1, here we have 5. It means height is equal to 5 centimeter. Okay, next, after this you have your work, after this you have your mathematics lab activity which you have to perform in your maths lab, and with that your chapter it ends here. I hope so students you understand, I hope so student you understood it very well, and if you have any kind of doubt, so let's take a revision for it, and then you will have to find out that all doubts are clarified. So now I'm going to meet you in your next class with a new chapter and a new concept. Till that, bye bye, have a good day.